Hi everyone, Lisa here from Flosstube Challange. I'm a little late recording this video as we had a pretty busy weekend. My husband had to work all weekend because of the Super Bowl. He had to work yesterday, and yeah, it was just a busy day yesterday, so it didn't happen. I got on a very long run, which made me pretty tired by the end of the day, and then chasing my son around and the dog, and my parents came to visit, and I was just pooped by the end of the day. So we are here Monday night, still kind of late, but trying to get the video in. I even have a nice shirt on because I'm still wearing my work clothes, so you're welcome. I didn't bother to brush my hair though, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so again, hope everyone had a good weekend and a good week last week. Yeah, today just worked. I did actually get to sell our stroller, so that is pretty exciting. I've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a Bob Running stroller, and I was just surprised I wasn't getting any hits, and then all of a sudden I had a couple people interested, and so finally got that off of our hands. I would have liked to use it a little bit more, but there's no way I can convince my 4-year-old to ride in it any longer. So it's off to a better home. So that makes me happy, and a little bit of cash in our pocket. As I guess I want to start off the video by saying thank you to my 94 subscribers. I jumped up in numbers a bit this week. I think that is mainly to the Magical School Stitches, School of Magical Stitches Facebook group, because there was a couple people that had posted wanting to check out some other Flosstubers. So I had shared a link there a couple times. So I think that is where that main jump has come. I have subscribed to some of the other channels that were in those lists. I just haven't had a chance to check them out, but looking forward to doing that sometime soon. Brandy, I will get your Beachy Keen chart in the mail this week. I hope. I don't really have an excuse for it not being in the mail this week. It just didn't happen. So apologize for that, but hopefully this week it will get put in the mail to you. Haul. I have a little bit of haul from one of the Stash Unload sites, Facebook sites. Mainly just patterns here. So all dolled up Frosty Flakes. That was cute. And then a couple of Prairie Schooler Santas. So 2003. And then 2000. And then I also got some just cross stitch ornament editions from the same lady. So that is 2011, 2012, and 2015. So 2015 actually has Baby's First Christmas, which I think I might stitch because my son was born in 2015. So thinking about that. I haven't really stitched any ornaments for the tree at all, so I'm just trying to figure out where is a good kind of place to start for that. So I may do that. Also, I wanted to, since we're into February, happy February, everyone. Everyone survived January, so good for you. I just wanted to remind everyone of the sale that I'm hosting with Carla Bean Crafty, the Clementine sale that is coming up in April. So we're doing that as a birthday sale for me. So if anyone wants to join in, I just want to give everyone lots of time to get all prepped for the April start on that. So again, if you haven't checked out Carla Bean Crafty's Flosstube, definitely do that. As far as what I worked on this last week, not a whole lot. yeah, so as you know, I'm a member of Enchanted Stitches Facebook group and Magical Stitches. The last week or so, I haven't really felt compelled to, I guess, find whips that have matched the tasks. Peter Pan I wasn't too into with Enchanted Stitches, so I'm glad that Peter Pan is over. February is Frozen, so that's fun. But what I did find for the last week of the Peter Pan challenges that kind of worked was I did pick out one to do, which was Kitty Litter by the Dimensions kit. So I'll show you what I got on that. I don't have a cover photo to show you because this is my oldest work in progress. So worked mainly on this cat over here. And yeah, so actually got a lot on that cat done. So I've almost got this half a page done. And the up here is all half stitches, so that won't take me too long to do. And then I can start on the other half of this page. And also, yeah, so I used some stitches for here that I did last week for one of the tasks in Enchanted Stitches. Stitch on something that reminds you of your mom, and this does because she got me this kit. And then I'm also using it towards I'm trying to think if it's, I think it's a monthly challenge for Frozen, but I just can't remember what it is. It might be one that I can't go without or something. I don't know. I'll let you know what that is next week. But it is for one of the longer challenges for February too. So yeah, so I counted the first set of stitches for the task last week, and now I am starting a new count for this longer term monthly challenge, and I might be able to fit it into an extra credit for Magical Stitches as well. Oh, I don't know why I'm racking my brain when I have my trusty little planner here. I shouldn't say little because it's quite big, but before I came up for the video, I was working on that. Oh, for oldest whip for Enchanted for monthly challenge, 100 stitches per brother of Hans, and he has 12 brothers, so you can do up to 1,200 stitches. I think I might already have 300 stitches that I did yesterday or over the weekend. And then also I think I can put that towards Magical stitches for extra credit for something that I couldn't lose. And I would say I couldn't lose it because I put so much work into it already. So look at how handy the 24 hours of cross stitch planner has come into just now. Yeah, so before the video, I was trying to plan out my week for challenges and for the monthly challenges and all that good stuff. So that's all I did for Enchanted Stitches for last week. Now over the weekend, because it was February started on Saturday, they just did a little short challenge where you had to stitch on like a flower or a vine, you know, kind of like the Scandinavian motifs, for lack of a better term, if I'm saying that correctly. And I think a lot of people chose this in the group, but I chose to stitch on the Linen and Threads Friends and Family Sal. So I've almost got January done. I just need to do a couple more little motifs, and there's another set of initials, and then I can start February. I also use this one for Magical Stitches for a pop-up that for the weekend, which was something that has used Spellbound. So I was able to get a ton of stitches in. I think not quite 500, 400 and some, I believe, into that one. So happy with the results there. And then I was able to use it for 2 different pop-up challenges. And then Magical Stitches, they did like a spinning of the wheel. Magical Stitches is intense, and I try to keep up, but sometimes I have no idea what's going on, and then I just feel like I'm catching up, and then I do things wrong, and then my points don't count. I don't know. I'm trying, but I'm also not letting it stress me out, because I was telling my husband, like, holy cow, this is intense. And he's like, just do what brings you joy. So I'll just do what I can there, because it's a lot to kind of keep up with. So Magical Stitches, they spun a wheel, and each resort had to work on a certain project for their tasks. So we got Halloween for the beach club. And so I had picked something that you wear to like a Halloween party or something like that. So I picked Field Mouse Hollow, and then worked on the shoe. So I could wear that shoe. I didn't quite get in the number of stitches that I needed for the challenge, so it didn't count, but that's okay. So I made some good progress on the shoe. So I really do like stitching on that one, and I didn't think I was going to pull it out again until closer to Halloween, but it's been out. So that was that one. And then next, I think we could talk about the February acrostic. So we'll go back to the 24 hours acrostic planner and find the February, sorry for leaning back, the February acrostic. Let's make sure I don't lose all my pages by opening this up. Alright, so this is what I have for the February acrostics. So it's leap year 20. So for L, Lamb a Lump, so that's going to be a new start. I've also decided that I want to stitch as many of the socks as I can and that I'm interested in. So so I was looking today, the only ones that don't really catch my eye are like the chicken one, the sheep, and the pigs. Even the cows are questionable, and I'm a cow person, so yeah, but I put it on my list anyway. Sorry, my hair is so terrible. And then E is for endurance, so my Hade. A Peacock's Garden. P, Pile of Joy. Y, I picked Baby Yoda. So that will be like a pattern I found online. So that'll be a new start too, but it'll just be little. E, Elephants. A, Aussie Friends. So this, or Aussie Buddies, sorry. This tiny modernist pattern, and that the proceeds for that went to help the Australian fires. R for Rooster. 2009 Santa, and then for 0 I put 2000 Santa. I was kind of stretching there on that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna start this guy, I guess, that I got in my home. So I have been meaning to talk about the different patterns for the bushfires that I purchased, but then I just kept forgetting. I think I might be missing one. Oh no, it's there. Okay. So another one I got was the Frosted Pumpkin. You've all seen that one. And the other one I can't show, but it's the Linen and Threads Koala with the Hope. So those are the 3 that I bought to help with the wildfires. And meant to mention them before, but I think you've all seen them, and probably most of you have also purchased them as well. So, yeah, that's all I have for updates and kind of plans for right now. Now, I did have a giveaway last week for this magazine, but no one entered. My question was, what other hobbies do you do? I had mentioned that I have my running. So yeah, so this is still up for grabs if anyone's interested. I'll take comments on this video for that now. As I said, there's a lot of kind of neat patterns, and it looks like she's an Australian designer from what I've been reading. So Jill Oxton's cross stitch. Yeah, it's just kind of a variety of stuff. So if anyone is interested, definitely comment below with what your if you have any other hobbies, because I'm willing to leave that open for another week for anyone that may be interested. Okay, well, I think that's all I have. I hope everyone has a good week. I will try to get my videos back on track on Sundays, and talk to you soon. Thanks.